Hey, this is Sideshow Bob. Good morning to you, or good afternoon, or good evening to you, wherever you are in the world. Um, this is my second video, so be patient with me if I'm doing a lot of this, because I do that. But in my last video, I came out as HIV positive. And I just wanted to let you all know that these videos I will be doing are simply just education. Um, if you do not believe an HIV positive person on some of the things that I'm discussing when it comes to this silent epidemic, there are multiple resources you can check out. We discussed some of them in my last video. So please check out those resources. You can always speak to your doctor about it as well. Or you can go to your local health clinic and they can also assist you with resources and information. So you have peace of mind on how and what goes on with HIV. So the last video I said that in this video I would discuss some of the protections that we utilize in the field and in our sexual practices as human beings. One such that is worldwide is condoms. Condoms are fun. Condoms are latex. Condoms are great. Condoms only take away 10% sensation. So, having said 10% sensation taken away, just know that there's still 90% sensation. That's a lot of sensation, folks. As I said before, 100,000 people in the world get coronavirus, and everyone wants to start wearing surgical masks, but no one wants to wear STIs, but no one wants to wear condoms. I'm sorry, but over 1 million people have STIs. So we have got to start wearing condoms, folks. I don't know, maybe somewhere down the line, if the world gives me a lot of views and a lot of subscribers, I may do condom demonstrations, not with my penis, maybe with a banana, a cucumber, or I might just go get a fucking dildo. So for those purposes, nonetheless. But condoms are fun. They can be freaky. They can be safe. They are safe. So just keep in mind that you always want to wear condoms, especially since we discussed the things that we discussed in the last video. So some of those things we had discussed were the different bodily fluids. There's 5, according to the CDC. There are vaginal secretions, there's breast milk, there's semen, there's blood, and there's anal secretions. Those are the 5 bodily fluids that actually transmit the virus. So considering that if you are the penetrative partner, the person doing the fucking, there is only one hole on your penis, right? But if that hole isn't protected and the person you're having sex with comes all over your penis, vaginal secretions into your penis hole, and she has HIV and she didn't tell you, and she's not taking her medicine, you could have potentially just got HIV. So always see how I broke that down. Always condoms. Now there are, other ways to protect yourself as well. Let's say you really don't like using condoms at all. You hate them. They're horrible. They don't feel right. You're too girthy for the condom, so it always feels tight on you. Number one, if you're too girthy, always, you can use magnums. Magnums are kind of technically a one size fits all, even though they do advertise they're for big boys. But Magnums XL, because Magnums Trojan has, the regular big boy condoms, and they have the Trojan XL for those who are like 13, 14, 15 inches, right? But Trojan XL or regular magnums do come a bit wider than the rest of the magnums on the market. So there's that as well. But also keep in mind, if the condom is a little tight and it could be cutting off some of your circulation, that is also somewhat of a good thing if you have erection problems. I can't tell you how many times I've tested people in the past or counseled people in the past where it was a 45-year-old man or a 50-year-old man still getting down, but he was extra girthy and he was saying, I have erection problems. Well, if you cut off a little bit of the circulation, you're trapping the blood in your penis, forcing your penis to stand erect, which is the exact chemical reaction that your brain sends to your heart, telling it to send a certain amount of blood to your penis, causing it to stand erect. So that's one way to better your sex life if you're having erection problems when it comes to condoms. Number two, if in the past you've had problems using condoms because you just don't like them, you don't know how to put one on, you're not sure how she may feel about using condoms, you think she might think you have something, or the reverse, she might think that you think she has something, you can always ask her to put the condom on with her mouth. And then that'll be a fun little activity between the two of you. Not only does she get to suck you up, she also gets to put the condom on. She gets to have fun by sucking you up and putting the condom on. You still get sucked up. That's always fun too. So everyone in that situation had fun. Okay. She got to put the condom on with her mouth. That's a new activity for her. That could be really fun for her. She likes to suck you up. So she's already going to have fun because she's going to have your piece in her mouth. You definitely love getting sucked up. What man doesn't love a blowjob, right? So she's sucking you up. So you're having fun. The condom is on. She put it on with her mouth. All parties involved got to have fun before they even had penetrative sex. That's the idea right there. There's a fun way to be freaky, folks, and always, 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 always remember that. One thing a lot of people do as well is you can put a little bit of lube in the condom, so that way when you put it on, it slides down very easily. Because some people say, again, going back to girth, that condoms are a little too tight for them. So you can also do that as well, which means that it'll slide down much easier. And also it feels really good. It feels really, really, really good to have that small little bit of lube in the condom as you slide it down your penis. And then it also feels really, really, really good as you're actually penetrating her. So obviously this, video is all about condom usage and the freaky ways to have fun with condoms. There's all sorts of things you can do with condoms. There's all sorts of ways you can be fun, freaky, and have sex with condoms. Okay. You can play a little game if you want to. There's a lot of adult sex games out there, a lot of adult board sex games. Yes, I mean board games with dice. It looked like I was masturbating. So there's a lot of fun ways to have sex with condoms and protect yourself and be safe and be fun, and be freaky. So just always remember that. Okay. One thing you can do as well, a lot of people find this incredibly nasty or repulsive or disgusting or way outside the box, like you can't even see the box no more. But if you travel a lot for your job and your girl misses you, you can always this is a huge fetish, but you can always pee in a condom, freeze it, and she can use it as a dildo because that bodily fluid has been frozen. That bodily fluid came from you, and she can use it to she can use it as a dildo and pretend that it's you. If that's not your thing, that's fine, but don't yuck other people's yum. What I mean by that is if someone else likes something and you find it nasty, don't tell them you find it nasty because that invalidates what they feel is fun. Okay? I know everyone has an opinion, but guess what? Everyone also has an asshole. And you seem like an asshole when you invalidate other people's fun. So don't do that. It's not cool. But also, slash the whole pee in a condom dildo type thing. There's also a current sex toy on the market. I can't remember what it's called, but it is a electronic fleshlight. And basically what it is, if you travel a lot for work, is I think it's like $300-400. It's not much, but basically what it is this huge giant fleshlight that is Bluetooth / internet capable. And basically you take this with you. And you have to have the corresponding compatible dildo with it. Or she can use, well, no, she can't use her finger because her finger isn't electronic. But you have to have the corresponding compatible dildo. Okay. But she can connect to this dildo via Bluetooth / internet while she's in California at home and you're in Chicago on business in your hotel room, and you can fuck this electronic fleshlight and she will feel your strokes. And you will feel her walls in your hotel room while you're in Chicago and she's in LA. That's really cool too. But I am going to end this video because I am literally at home doing work because of the current worldwide pandemic. Our government has ordered a stay-at-home order. And I have a phone conference in about 6 minutes. So, like I said, there's always a fun, freaky way to have sex and use condoms. Obviously, this was all about condoms and having fun while using them. There's more to come. Like I said, I do a lot of this. I will shorten my videos in the future. But if you don't subscribe to my channel, at least like my video. And I hope that you enjoyed this. If not, please leave a comment in the comment section below so that way I know what to do to not bore you next time. This is Sideshow Bob signing off. I'll talk to y'all later. Deuces.